Hey YouTube. So the cordless glue gun market is getting interesting. A few months ago when I was looking for a cordless glue gun, the SureBonder was pretty much all there was that I could find. SureBonder makes two versions of their cordless glue gun. They make a hybrid version that you can plug into the wall or use a battery. And then they make this one that is the Ryobi battery only. SureBonder doesn't make their own batteries. They just use the Ryobi batteries. So both of these glue guns use the same battery. Battery life. The SureBonder documentation refers to this little battery, which is a P102, and they're saying that that runtime is about 1 hour in the documentation, and that's what they have on the box as well, as 1 hour runtime, 60 watt glue gun. I don't know how many watts the Ryobi is. The Ryobi runtime documentation is based on the P108 battery, and they're saying 3.5 hours. So 3.5 hours on this battery. This is the P108. So I ended up owning both of these, so I thought, hey, why not do a review and a comparison of these two, because there are some differences. One of the big differences is the tip. The tips on these are both removable. Do both use the same thread size. I have interchanged the tips on these. The SureBonder, the O-ring, I don't know if it was designed that way, but it's kind of stuck in there with some siliconized glue. But I don't know if the O-ring is meant to be fixed to the glue gun or if it's supposed to come out with a tip. I'm not sure. Both of the tips use a 12 millimeter. The Ryobi was just finger tight, hand tight when I got it, so I'm not using a lot of pressure with a wrench to get these tips on or off, being very delicate with them. But the big difference in the tips is that this one has a check valve in it, so it doesn't drip, or it drips less when it's just sitting. The SureBonder will sit and drip and drip and drip. And that's one of the big things that I don't like about the SureBonder. SureBonder has tips that you can buy from them that have built-in check valves. You have to go to SureBonder and chase down that information to find out exactly what the right one is. When Ryobi comes out with the parts breakdown at the Ryobi parts website, I checked just now, and the glue gun is not yet on the website for parts breakdown and parts list, but when they do, it'll be interesting to see how much Ryobi charges for this glue tip, because this glue tip would fit on this gun. You know, when Ryobi does come out with the parts list, I'm going to see how much that part is, and if it's, because right now I don't like using this one because it drips. They take about 2 minutes to get up to temperature. Let's turn these both on. All right, so we've got them both turned on. So we turned them on at the same time. They were both pretty close to the same starting temperature. Okay, they're pretty much the same when it comes to the amount of time that it takes to get the glue flowing. Yeah. So I'm going to take one full stroke on the trigger. Okay, so that's that glob. Let's do one full stroke. And, well, maybe it's just the mushy feel, but they both seem to dispense about the same amount of glue. The triggers are another difference. The SureBonder is a 3-finger size trigger, but it's more wobbly. It has a much more mushy feel to it than the Ryobi. This is a kind of a 2-finger sized trigger, if that matters to anybody. I like the action on the Ryobi better than on the SureBonder. I'm really happy with that Ryobi. One more thing. The Ryobi is UL approved. There is a UL certified emblem underneath this base. There is no indication anywhere on the SureBonder, in the documentation, on the box, or on the glue gun itself, that it is Underwriter Laboratories certified. That, I think, is kind of important. Those are the differences. I definitely like the Ryobi. Good job, Ryobi. Run out and get one of these. It's Christmas time, so don't push anybody out of the way to go grab one of these. And if you like this video, click like and subscribe. Thank you.